I'm happy to announce on behalf of the people next to me here that we have, after some hard work, finally been able to submit the application to the UN Committee for grave violation of the so-called ECCPR, the International Covenant on Political and Social Rights. I'm very impressed with the teamwork that has been done. It's a very complicated and extensive case, but probably one of the most historical and important cases in history with regard to indigenous rights throughout the world. I'm positive that this case will be not only a landmark case, but it will be inspirational also for people around the globe, and to see how we can fight what is today called globalism, what is also you can name colonizational violations, and thanks to your group and your people, I'm very proud of you, and I'm honored also to be a part of your team, because this is something that I'm sure will set footprints in the history books to come, as well as also for the legal parts. It shows for the minority groups all around the world that it is possible to take on cases against the stronger parties, if you have the will, as well as you have the capacity and the knowledge. Of course, this is a work that you have been working on for many, many years. And now you have submitted the application to the only organ in the world that is able to handle such a case. We all are aware that in a just world, it would be easier to combat injustices. We are totally aware that we are fighting within a system that is not fair. It should be revised. The people should take control of their own justice. But we are here. We have done it the way the authorities and the UN wants us to do it. And we have delivered a very solid statement to the world that people are standing up against injustice, and that's why this is not only a landmark, it is an historical day, and I'm sure that we will be an inspirational voice to millions of people out there, regardless of how the UN Committee will deal with this case, because we've already been successful in the fact that we have proven that it's possible throughout good teamwork to raise our voices and to say that enough is enough. The strong voices do not have a monopoly on what's right and what's wrong, and it's time to fight back after so many years of oppression. So yeah, that's my little statement before I hand over the word to you, and I will come back with some final words later.
I am very pleased to announce that we have successfully filed a claim with the United Nations Human Rights Committee and reported to the 5 different special rapporteurs of the United Nations about what is probably the world's biggest colonial scandal on historical fact distortion. As a Buddhist monk, I urge all lovers of truth and peace to join us in our battle to unmask this colonial tyranny and defeat the hidden agenda of new form of domination being promoted under the guise of globalization and a unified world government. My dear friends, regardless of whether we are Buddhist, Christian, Muslim or Hindu, we must unite to overcome this evil if we wish to live peacefully on this planet. Join us exposing these malicious strategies to the world and strive to restore planetary harmony. Now is the time for us to fight for the equal right and freedom of every living being on this earth, not only human. However, if we do not act, I am certain that humanity will soon face extinction, enslaved by this evil concept without we realizing it.
Yeah, I would add some few words about the content of the application. Obviously, the committee here in Geneva must clarify whether the religious distortion operations, which caused the degradation of the author's land, violated their rights under Article 27 of the Convention. That's our main allegation against the opposition party. We feel that we have substantial, not only factual evidence, but also legal evidence that that's the case, that a violation has taken place. And that's why we will not only pursue these violations through the UN committee, which is legally binding, but we have also addressed these violations to the so-called special rapporteur, which can also deal with this. So we will take whatever we will pursue whatever it takes to make sure that these violations are thoroughly scrutinized, and that justice must be served in a sufficient way for the people who have been affected. So that pretty much lines up what and concludes our mission here today, because we find that Article 27 of the Convention, it not only protects individuals in a minority or in the indigenous group, it gives also the protection in a way that the actual tribunals dealing with these matters must take action. So this is also not only a landmark test for the government, but it's also a test for the international tribunals here in Geneva. So now it's time for them to stand up so the people can restore confidence in the system. The alternative is much worse. That means that people will lose faith. And once again, it will prove that it's high time to revise the whole system. But we have given them the chance. They have, in cases before, shown some willingness to find convictions with regard to states. I can refer to Lake Ban versus Canada, which is a case that is also relevant for us. I can refer to recent Norwegian Supreme Court judgments from October 2021, which also is very interesting for our case. So we have to give them the benefit of the doubt and to give them the opportunity to restore justice. And that's why we are concluding these remarks here, that we do hope that the Human Rights Committee, as well as the rapporteurs we have met, will be able to really see the importance of the people affected in this case, because it applies to so many millions of people around the world. So they really don't have any other choice than to dig into this matter in a thorough way and to prove that this system is for the people, not only for the government. So I am positive, but like I said in my previous statement, I feel that we are already winners by doing this, because regardless of the outcome, we have proven that we will not sit still when injustice has been done to millions of people. And that's why I'm very happy also to see that we will do a world tour, and this is extremely important to raise awareness about what's going on, and also to bring collaboration with other minority groups who are in kind of the same situation. So in general, very good. And yeah, like I said, winners will always be winners. That's what we are.
Thank you very much.